With the snow, ice, and wind upon us, the United Way of the Lewis and Clark area is searching for volunteer emergency shelters to support the unhoused this winter.
It's about survival.
These efforts come after God's Love Shelter announced in late September that they are restricting the shelter to only those who provide proof of mental health and addiction recovery help.
Quickest and most convenient response has been asking the faith communities to step up and provide an emergency shelter during bitter cold nights.
United Way is working with COAD, which stands for Community Organizations Active in Disaster, and has found 3 volunteer shelters so far: St. Paul's United Methodist, St. John's Lutheran, and Headwaters Covenant Church, all of which will be trained in CPR and Narcan use.
We've kind of drawn a line at around 10 to 15 degrees, depending on the weather conditions, when to activate this shelter plan.
Depending on the season, Helena's unhoused population ranges from 100 to as many as 200 people, and God's Love would often have upwards of 50 people utilizing the facility prior to operation changes. Numbers the emergency shelters aim to accommodate beginning in the new year.
The city has stepped up, and when a church volunteers to be a site, the city will send an inspector and a fire marshal to make sure that the space they want to use is safe, it has appropriate exits, and is accessible, all those kind of things.
The community can help in many ways: by volunteering overnight at one of the emergency shelters, donating blankets, cots, or warm clothing, or by making a monetary donation to the United Way.
I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but the one choice I did not mess up on was choosing this community to have my family, because this is an outstanding community and there's a lot of love here.
These shelters are a temporary fix to get people through the winter as the United Way works on a more sustainable long-term plan. Reporting in Helena, Madeline Heath, MTN News.